It's here. Um, it's like 1:30 in the morning, but this just came to me. Um, a strong nervous system. Uh, what's strong? So a strong nervous system is like resilient. Your nervous system is already strong. It's already strong. It's already able to react and heal and regenerate from all the damage that we put on our bodies. So any excessive stimulation, any excessive eating, any excessive fasting, like any excessive, not too much resting, too much stress, that type of stuff. It's tough for your nervous system, and with a weak, with a compromised nervous system, it's easy to become ungrounded. So there's no ground under your feet. Like it feels like you're just floating around, and it's really easy to spiral out of control, with your thoughts and emotions. Um, just now, I kind of, for like the past 2 hours after I woke up from my nap, I saw something on my phone and it ungrounded me, and it kind of had me spiraling, it had me spiraling. Um, and it put me in a state that I haven't really experienced since I was a lot more compromised, you know what I'm saying? I've been putting in a lot of work to recenter myself for the past couple months and become more grounded in myself and not able to be affected by the powers that be. But I became ungrounded from what I saw, and a lot of tears, a lot of crying, a lot of prayer, like just contemplation, it led me to start reading. It led me to start meditating and breathing and doing yoga. Like it just instantly led me there because that's what grounds me, and it's just like we have to face this as humans. We have to face the unspeakable fear of not being in control, right? That unspeakable fear of feeling like you're missing out, feeling like you've done something super wrong that you can't really put your finger on, or that feeling that like of just doom. We have to face this. I have to face this. You have to face this. You're a human. You're in this body. You have such an infinite consciousness inside of you that's trapped in like a 3D cellar, and it's like the consciousness is banging on the bars trying to be free, but the bars are like getting stronger, they're like getting stronger every time you settle for less, every time I don't know how to explain it. It's just like that's what it feels like. It's just this battle between trying to be as free as possible and then committing to this body. It's like a battle. It's a battle every day, you know? And there's no one way. There's just no one way. What used to ground me now looks like insane to me. And then what grounds me now looks super lame back in the day to me, So there's no one way. There's no set in stone path to how you find your comfort, you know? And this came to me 5 minutes ago. This is why I got up and made the video. It's that the universe knows what's gonna unground you, right? The universe knows that if it sends you this little set dressing to like kind of make you spiral, it's gonna lead you to a place where you're finding what can ground you, right? So you're kind of touching base. You're kind of touching back in, like, okay, you're not feeling too centered right now. What can you cultivate? What can you pull out of yourself to like just express, have the energy move? You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like it's like a universal training, because this intelligence that's running this whole show, it knows what it's doing. It knows that, you know, this certain video is gonna throw you off, or this certain, or like looking at this certain thing on your phone is gonna throw you off, or thinking this certain thought is gonna like completely whack you out, you know, and you're gonna have to like touch back in with yourself. Like nothing is gonna distract you from this feeling you have inside at this point, you know? Nothing, no amount of drinking, no amount of gaming, no amount of gooning can distract you or put sunglasses on the burning sensation that you have inside. You know? That's the type of training that this intelligence is gonna put you in. And bro, I was bugging out for like 2 hours. I was bugging out for 2 hours, you know? Some people it's 2 years, some people it's 20 years bugging out. Just like completely uncensored, you know? But this is the game, man. This is the game. This is what we're in. I don't know if I'm gonna remember this specific moment, you know? Right now it's super real. Right now it's like I can feel myself. Right now I can see where I'm at in my room. I spend most of my days here. I spend a lot of time here resting, meditating, crying, just watching movies, playing games. This is what I do, man. This is just what I do. This is my reality right now. This is not what I was doing 3 months ago. It's not. It's just not. It's just I wasn't here for a while. But this is my life now, you know? And in 3 more months, I might be completely somewhere else, you know? But this is what I mean. It's just so passing, but it's so real and it's so fake. And it's just a big clusterfuck of just everything, man. It's just like, this is my collection of thoughts that I've come up with, you know? I can't, there's nothing sophisticated about this. This is just what it is. And like, I don't know, though. I think I need some friends. I think I need some company, you know? Because for some reason, it's like, when you choose to be alone, then it's cool. But when you're like not choosing to be alone, and you feel alone, and you feel like you're the only one on this earth, but you're surrounded by 8 billion people that don't understand you, and 8 billion people that don't see what you see. It's just like, it's a heartbreaking equation, man. It's a heartbreaking equation. And I don't know why I'm being reminded of Forrest Gump right now, but I was thinking about it earlier, and dog, soul-sucking devotion to his Jenny. And she's out here living in the world, and Gump is here living in the world too, you know? And it's just like, fuck. Do I have to be this devoted to something for it to happen? Do I have to be so selfless to the point where everything I do is based on another person? Is that what I have to do to gain camaraderie, to gain love, to gain unwavering loyalty from another human? Unconditional love, is that what do I have to be devoted to something to get that? That's what I want. I want devotion. I want respect. I want another being that, like, that wants what I want. You know, that I don't know, like, they have a resting place that's deep within them, and I have a resting place that's deep within me, and we're sharing that with each other. You know, like, I want that, man. And it's like, I don't know, it's just it's soul sucking, bro. It's soul sucking when it's like this intelligence that's watching over me is like, you can't have that right now. You have to be where you're at right now. You know? It's like, you have to be where you're at right now. Because that's just what it is. And it's put me in a state of, like, I don't want to call it depression, you know? I don't want to put a label on it. But it's like, just like, it's like a sort of nihilism, you know? It's not the same type of nihilism that I like fell into a couple years ago, but it feels like the nihilism is like slowly creeping back, because it's like, you can't have what you want right now, you know? Nor it's like, okay, you're in the height of your being, right? You're feeling really good right now, and this intelligence comes and, like, puts one of your deepest desires right in your psyche, you know, like, stabs it right in the middle, right in the center. And it's like, all right, now you deal with this. And then I'm like, okay, I can choose to either be super high vibrational right now, or I can give in to this thing that's gnawing at my fucking chest. And then you give in, and then you feel good. And then the next couple of days, you feel uncentered, you know? It's like, why, God, why did you put that desire in me? If I'm over here feeling high vibrational, when I'm feeling high vibrational, I can just hear you. Why did you put me in a place where I can't hear you as clearly? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You know? That's the type of shit that I gotta deal with, you know? Everyone's dealing with that on a different level, obviously. But it's like, why did you set up the game like this? Why are you toying with me? Why are you toying with me? Why do my tears give you something? Do my tears make your game legit? Do my tears feed you in some way? Do my tears... Listen, man, I don't have any problem with crying. Crying is like, jeez, if I never cried, I think I'd kill myself by now. That's a fact. Crying just feels like the ultimate reset button, you know? It puts you in, like, the ultimate state of, like, surrender. Crying is just like, whoa, I'm human. It gives you that type of mentality, because it's like, I don't cry for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't cry for no reason. When I'm crying, I'm usually like, I hate the fact that I have to, like, build up to crying. The build up to crying is like, it feels like fucking hell, bro, because it's like a snowball of energy inside, and it's just like getting heavy and heavier and heavier and heavier until I just have to release it and cry, you know? But to get to that point of crying, I have to suffer, you know? And it's just like, geez, man, how many more times can I do this? Like, how many more times can I do this? How many more times can I fall, bro, and get back up and fall and get back up and I don't know, man. Listen, I do got some good news. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow with my coworker, and then I'm gonna go ice skate after. Both are no, not both. The ice skating is free. The gym is Planet Fitness, so it's pretty cheap. But I'm gonna hit a chest day tomorrow. So I am looking forward to something, alright? I'm not just like a fucking bozo. Alright, I'm looking forward to something. I gotta feed my cats in the morning. And then I gotta feed them in the afternoon. But I'm off for the next 2 days, so I really want to set an intention with these 2 days to really just be with myself, man. Just be with myself, because for this last month or two, I found it like really grounding to work, right? To work a job. It's like grounding. It's like, yo, you have something to get up to in the morning. You have something to get a reward from. You have something, you have a space to keep clean and a space to keep clean for other people. It's grounding, you know? It's a place to exert energy into, you know? And that's cool. That's cool. But that buries a lot of tension in my body. It buries a lot of tension in my psyche. It buries a lot of tension in like my emotions, you know? So when I eventually get away from that workspace, it's like I can finally breathe, you know? I forgot where I was going with that, but I'm definitely gonna use these 2 days to the highest purpose, man. Because I feel like sometimes it's like you're underwater, but you have like the scuba gear, you have like the stuff, and you have the breathing tube. But it's like you're drowning, but at the same time you can see that you're drowning, you know? So it's like I just have to make a conscious choice to like recenter and like not really fall for the trick that the intelligence is putting me in, you know? It's so weird, but it's like fun, and it's like heartbreaking, and it's like draining, but also so energizing, and like I don't know, man. Good night. I'm going to sleep.